All right, so we have a storm down in the Bahamas that is creating all kinds of issues with cruise ships being able to dock. And Norwegian Cruise Lines, well, it looks like they're at it again. They're making more cuts, and this time they're cutting your entertainment. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. Bad weather in the Bahamas, well, it is creating all kinds of issues for the cruise ships down there across multiple cruise lines. We have high winds, we have a high sea state, we have water going over cruise piers, and this is preventing cruise ships from being able to dock in multiple spots down in the Bahamas. And because of this, there have been a lot of cruise ships that have had to cancel their stops in the Bahamas. We had the Norwegian Prima and the Norwegian Escape. They both had to cancel their stops in Great Stirrup Cay, followed by Liberty of the Seas and Oasis of the Seas, both having to cancel their stops in Coco Cay. Now, the following update was posted by Royal Caribbean. Good morning, Royal Caribbean, Liberty of the Seas, Oasis of the Seas guests. Gusts are topping 40 knots, about 5 knots higher than anticipated, and we are seeing waves crash over the pier, making it unsafe for anyone to be on it. It does look better tomorrow for Freedom of the Seas and Mariner of the Seas. So like I said, high winds, water coming over cruise piers, it's just not safe for these cruise ships to be docking. And it has affected other ports. Nassau, Bahamas, a very popular stop for cruise ships. It has affected it there. Now, Freedom of the Seas was able to dock in Nassau. However, the Disney Wish attempted to dock in Nassau, was unable to do so due to safety, turned around and went back out to sea. And the list of ships continues. The Norwegian Pearl, the Carnival Sunshine, the Carnival Liberty, and Mariner of the Seas all had to change their itineraries and could not dock in Nassau, Bahamas. The Carnival Freedom had to cancel their stop in Princess Cay. The Scarlet Lady had to cancel her stop in Bimini, and Brilliance of the Seas had to skip their stop in Freeport. So this weather is causing a lot of changes, a lot of missed cruise ports. These ships, they felt it was safer to simply go back out or remain out at sea for the day. And this weather is expected to be out of the Bahamas, hopefully sometime this evening, and then itinerary should be running again normally starting tomorrow. Norwegian Cruise Lines, they are once again taking steps to help reduce their costs, but these changes can possibly affect your upcoming cruise. Now, we know recently Norwegian Cruise Lines, they laid off 9% of their shoreside employees, and now they are eliminating expensive production shows, laying off both cast members and entertainment staff. And this starts today, when on the Norwegian Encore, they have canceled the popular production show Kinky Boots, and they are laying off the cast members. After bringing our entire fleet back into service, we have reached the time where we transition from operating in a relaunch mode to a steadier state of operations. As part of this transition, Norwegian Cruise Line is adjusting its shipboard entertainment options. We regret to inform you that the decision has been made to reduce our entertainment department manning across all vessels, and as a result, your scheduled assignment has been canceled and your services are no longer required. So that's at least one production show that is going to be canceled. What they're going to replace it with, they didn't say. Are those cast members going to have other opportunities to move to different shows, different ships? It didn't say, other than their services are no longer required. That was a statement that Norwegian had sent to the cast members on board the Norwegian Encore. So what's going to happen with Norwegian's entertainment in the future? Is it going to become less? Is there going to be less offering? Is it just going to be of a lesser quality? Who knows? And this all comes after recent layoffs on the shore side. This comes after an increase in prices across Norwegian Cruise Lines, whether it's through gratuities, reductions in service, cuts in staff member pay. So it does bring up, what type of quality entertainment is going to be available on Norwegian cruise ships in the future. Will it have an effect that as passengers we will notice? And as cruising continues here in 2023, we'll have to watch, see, and find out. All right, and that is going to be our cruise news video for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, We will see you out on the high seas.